Well, I'm awake a lot earlier than I should be. It's not even fully light outside. But I'm going to try and be productive. So today we're going to CEX, we're getting my hair cut, we're going to check out my PO box. Tonight we're going out with dinner with my partner and her dad's side of the family. I'm going to go through my DVDs and I'm going to write a note of what Blu-rays I actually want to get and what is worth replacing, because not everything is. And that is generally the gist of today. I also need to write some emails, and that's a little bit scary because some of these people that I'm emailing are now pretty big boys, but it's part of the job, I guess. And also continue messing with the setup a little bit. I've got some things that I need to do to continue finishing off the neatness of this.
Oh, look,
Got a
and
visitor.
it ain't to nothing.
Right, so what day is today? The 11th. Let's do the advent calendar.
Don't know.
I think it's the 11th. We'll do the advent calendar for today. What do we reckon we got in today's one? We got another layered bar. A chocolate peanut pretzel layered bar this time. You know, I don't think I'm adult enough yet to understand LinkedIn. Neve is away at the minute with work. She comes back tonight. I need to get her to help me with LinkedIn because I don't know what it's for. I don't get it. I know that some people do like influencing, like they post content to LinkedIn the same way that like I would post my content to TikTok or Instagram or whatever. Should I be posting to LinkedIn as well? I just don't know. Also, I've got about 4 or 5 different steelbooks that are coming from various different places. I've got no tracking info on bloody any of them. Nothing. I've got something that says it's coming by Royal Mail today, and that's apparently not one of them. So I don't even know what that is. I don't know. And I need to go out the house in like an hour and a half. I need to eat some food. I really need to eat some food. But I'm also eating dinner out tonight, so I need to... We'll see. Let's not pretend like you're not the reason I'm awake early, little miss pretending to be sleepy and not wanting to get out of bed. Huh? Huh? Yeah, I thought so. I need to chop up some potatoes. I don't want to chop up potatoes. I'm running out of potatoes. Well, I needed 200 grams, and we were 3 grams shy with an empty bag, so not far off, but I've now ran out of potato. Chop them up. Season them. Little hot dog. Into the air fryer. Are these bowls microwave safe? Well, only one way to find out. What's the worst that can happen? Take cover. You know what? That doesn't sound good. That actually does not. That sounded like a horrible noise. Although I feel like we shouldn't be making bowls that are not microwave safe in 2024. It's 2025 in about 2.5 weeks. It sounds like it might blow up. I'm not sure taking cover behind the clothing rack is going to help, but it's okay. Alrighty then, lunch is served. We survived. Beef and potato with perinase and chip seasoning. Okay, let's head into town. Let's go get my hair cut and start doing all the jobs for today, shall we? I might even check out cash converters, although it is very cold out today. Who knows? We'll see. I also ran out of time to check what Blu-rays I specifically want, so I took photos. The cool thing is Apple's new AI photo search thing, where you can look at your camera roll, type things in, it will find them, is really helpful. So what I do is I take photos of my DVD collection, and then say I want to check, I don't know, what Terminator films do I have on Blu-ray and which ones do not. And search Terminator. It'll pull up the picture of the Terminator films from it'll highlight them for me. It's helpful. I've been using it a bit recently. AI, eh? The bloody hell was that? Some sort of woman on a unicycle pulling a pushchair just drove past. I swear I didn't make that up. Let's go. Well, I'm going to be a bit early, but I'd rather be early than late. With all the traffic in this bloody town recently, my last 4 haircuts I've cut it a bit close. I respect people's time too much to ever be late. It would bother me if somebody was late for something with me. I try not to be late for anything almost ever. Oh dear. Bloody cold today. And here I am wearing a different coat. Okay, into CEX we go. Straight away in CEX I spotted something interesting looking. Whenever you see one of these these PlayStation 4 cases with the curved corners, inside is almost always a steelbook. So I just got a Death Stranding steelbook, which is pretty cool. So that's a win. That X-Men Destiny next to the X-Men Origins Wolverine, both pretty decently rare, expensive games on 360 and PS3. Been there ages. X-Men Destiny being one of the games on PS3 that I am actually at some point hoping to find. But the stock in this CEX is getting worse by the day. The amount of front-facing games on literally every single console right now is crazy. Also, check this out for the Warriors. An absolutely destroyed one. Somebody's coloured it in with a felt tip pen. Hurts my feelings to see a game that good be defaced in such a way. But yeah, we've got empty spaces, we've got front faces, we've got gaps absolutely just all over the shop. Is that Resident Evil Outbreak File 1 and 2 over there on PS2? That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't spot those until this recording. I already have them, but it took me a while to get them, and I think, in fact, one of them needed to be ordered. There's a lot of obscure Resident Evil games out there, to be fair, and it can be kind of hard to find. But yeah, look at this. All these front-facing PS3 games, because there's just not enough to have them sideways. Somebody commented, is this a sign that CX is starting to lose stock because of all the digital pushing? And no, because a lot of CXs are just perfectly fine and have loads. It's just that this one doesn't seem to have enough. An entire Power Rangers collection of PlayStation 5 controllers, though. I don't know why this CX always has such an extensive controller collection, but I did spot this rarity back here. Metal Gear Solid on Game Boy Color for 155 squid, which is pretty crazy. Even the Switch games are facing forward, look. Cat game seems to have come down in price a couple of quid, actually. But PS5 stuff, all facing forwards. PS4 stuff, also all facing forwards. It's almost like I need to have a few weeks off going to the CX because it's just, there's not that much stock left. Outer Wilds, actually, that is a game I need. I just saw that. Okay, maybe next time I'm there I'll pick that up. I don't know why it's so bloody cold today, but I'm scared to get my camera out in case I drop it. I'm going to check my PO box shop. I don't imagine there's much in there, if anything. And then let's go home, shall we? Alright, I'm home. There was nothing at the PO box today, sadly. But there is this. I don't know what's in here because I've ordered 4 things. Interestingly, I've ordered 4 things. They're all games, so they all could fit through the letterbox. But only one of them was pushed through the letterbox, and I've got a "we'll try again tomorrow" note for another one, which... Pardon? So, let's get this open, shall we? Scattered... Nothing ever works. Nothing ever works. Ooh. Oh, okay. I know what this one is. Okay. Hang on. Let's go down here. Put it here, because I need to do the TikTok version of this too. So, in here. Okay, so in here we have got something very cool, very special, if I can get it open with one hand. Ooh, aren't you lovely? We've got a steelbook for Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Check that out. Another steelbook to my collection, which is nice. Well, I would say that's a good one. Like I say, I've ordered so many things from eBay and Vinted recently. I'm pretty sure I've got 4 more steelbooks on the way. It might be 4 more on top of that Sekiro one. So I'm never really sure which one's which when they actually arrive until I actually get it open. I feel like blue is an interesting choice for a Sekiro steelbook. You'd have thought green might have been more applicable. Still think it's a bit sad that there's no Dark Souls 1 steelbook, because I've got Dark Souls 2, 3, Elden Ring, and Sekiro all steelbook. If only Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, and Demon Souls also had one too. Would be nice. Alright then, let's go through what I got from CEX. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I saved a decent chunk of money because they were in the process of repricing a lot of the Blu-rays while I was picking them out. So, let's compare the prices that are on the cases towards what I actually paid. Okay, so first of all, we got It, the original It, for £6 apparently. Then we got Death Stranding in a nice, hang on, steelbook version, which is lovely. Put that back in a sec. 2012, which probably an abysmal movie, but I've been in the mood for some random, like, end of world stuff recently, like Day of Tomorrow, this sort of thing. Maybe it's the storm that's inspired it, I don't know. And it's 50p, so why not? Although this might actually go as the very first thing in the list. Actually, no, 1408 will, because one comes before two, but it might be second. Next, we've got Drag Me to Hell, which is one of the best horror movies of that decade, for sure. Kingsman: The Golden Circle, so Kingsman 2. I don't intend on getting The Kingsman, because it's just not as good as it. Then Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse for £10, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse for £3. But, like I said, let's have a quick comparison with what I actually paid. So if we take a look at this, we got Stephen King's It, which was £4, whereas it says 6, so I saved 2. We got Into the Spider-Verse, which is 3. Across the Spider-Verse is 6, so I saved £4 on that one, which is lovely. So I saved £6 just between the two of them. And then I'm pretty sure the other ones were all as priced, yeah. But I saved £6 today, which, that's nice. Lovely stuff. Especially considering they did have a box set with the two of these in for about £12, and I didn't get that because I figured, A, I always like things separate, and B, there's going to be a third one, and there's no point getting a box set with just two in, so I might as well just get them both like this. And yeah, win is a win. Right then, squad, we're now en route to Neve's dad's house, where he's then taking us to some pub in the middle of nowhere. And it's going to be like American Werewolf in London. We ain't going to survive the night. Hopefully. I was about to say, hopefully that reference doesn't go over someone's head. He's got to catch it.
Being taken somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
No, the American Werewolf in London one. Because they went to a pub in the middle of nowhere, wandered out into the field, and then one of them got ended by a werewolf. Yes. I think it was called the Lamb's Head.
You reference American Werewolf in London more often than I feel like is normal.
Only when we're in London.
Obscure movie.
It's not obscure, it's called classic. Only when we're in London.
Or talking about London.
Yeah.
Like, you always say the Tube reminds you of American Werewolf in London.
Tube does, because it was the first time I ever saw the Tube. American Werewolf in London is definitely a film that you're not supposed to watch when you're single digits of age, but formed me into the man I am today. Alright, this will be the last time you hear me speak to camera until I get back out, because obviously I can't be talking to the camera while we're there.
That would be rude.
Yeah. I'll film the entrance to the place, I'll film the food itself, but I'll probably voice the food over. Let's go. Why has it not ended? Well, we're officially in the middle of nowhere. Fantastic. We ended up in separate cars. We thought we were going to be in one car. Apparently not. Yay. Okay, here we are. We're not with them yet. We're not caught up. So I'm just going to get the footage. Hi guys, Cayle from the future here again, just voicing this over. I have no idea how to pronounce half of the things that were on this menu, but it was nice, I suppose. There's no suppose about it. It was nice. This was my starter. That was Neve's starter and Neve's dad's starter. I only intended to film my own, but they all got pretty eager of showing what else there was. I had a steak and Parmesan chips, and everybody else had some sort of roast. Is very typical of me, I suppose. But, yeah. All is good in the world, I suppose. Dessert is served. Have you been a good girl? Ruby, have you been a good girl while we've been gone? Little doggy. What are you doing? You were about to take yourself back to sleep, weren't you? You so were. Ruby Rubes. Did you miss us? What are you doing? Rubet. Rubles. Pitter patter, pitter patter. Nim nim nim. Nim 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 nim. Nim nim. Nim nim. Nim nim. Nim. You're a dog.
Kisses.
She loves ears.
She loves looking in ear. Don't you, baby? Oh, you look so cute.
Big yawns.
Nix.
Do you want to get put down now?
No. Do you want to get on the floor?
Would you like to go down?
Wiggles.
She wants to go to sleep, look.
He's like, Mum, where's my bed?
You have to fix it then.
Come on, out of the way. Out of the way. Come on.
No, no.
Oh, she didn't plop in.
She did.
You need to do your running jump.
Night, Ribs. Alright then, so that's today basically over. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to have quite a few deliveries to go through. I should do, because one of them got rescheduled for tomorrow, so that's got to be a game. Interestingly, check this out. I paid for a Steelbook game on eBay for a PlayStation 3 version of a game. And then I got a message from the seller going, sorry mate, made a mistake, it's actually an Xbox game. What do you mean you made a mistake? How do you get so far as to taking the photos, listing it, uploading the photos, making a description, and then leaving it up on eBay long enough to actually, you know, have it be bought from you, and having made an offer in the first place, to then realise it was the wrong console? I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I've Googled it and it does have a PS3 version. I just never seem to see the PS3 version, so I'm probably going to cancel it, which I don't feel that bad about. I always feel a little bit bad because it's like that guy's now losing out on money, but it's his own mistake at the end of the day. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we're going to have some deliveries. I don't know what else we're doing tomorrow, probably not a lot. Today's been an interesting one. At dinner with Neve's family, they wanted me to record more, fun fact. They were encouraging me to get the camera out. Like, I initially was only going to record my food, because it was more inconspicuous versus panning around the table and people moving stuff around. But Neve's stepmother in particular was pretty eager for me to film the food. So, yeah. See you guys later.